Do you find yourself in a situation where you feel you are less important amongst your siblings, amongst your colleagues, amongst your friends? Welcome to the review of A Jazzman's Blues on Netflix by Tyler Perry. I mean, we know about segregation, we know about racial segregation that blacks have suffered in past years. Now, we know that there are some facilities that blacks could not use, there are some schools that blacks could not attend, there are some events that blacks could not attend. We've watched movies where a black man was killed or for just looking at a white man or whispering at a white man. We've seen such gory movies. Now, what stands out in this particular movie for me is the fact that two sons were raised entirely different. One made to think that he's better than his sibling. He's better in everything, in academics, in being the favorite child of their father. Just the thought that he is better than the other. And that's led to a lot of things. So we had Bayo and Willie L, children of Haiti May and their father. Now, the father always treated Willie L much better. He was proud of him. He told people about his son. And for the other one, he kept damping his spirit, calling him damp, saying he does nothing right. I mean, putting such words in the minds of two siblings, that could go a long way to destroy the family. Maybe you've been there before, maybe you've had such an experience, or maybe you know someone who has gone through something of the sort. I mean, it's hard. Why would a parent treat two sons like that? Now, we saw even when Bayo was chasing Harper, the brother was jealous. Meanwhile, we didn't see anywhere in the movie where he liked her or he wanted to, date her. He was just jealous that his brother was going after a woman. Maybe he had not done that, maybe he had not even tried or thought of even doing that. Maybe he teases her, maybe he likes her. But then, because of what the father has been telling him, because of what the father has made him think about who he is and all that, he felt superior to the brother. Now, that's led to him having envy, jealousy towards his brother. Meanwhile, the brother who has been treated like nothing or was treated like nothing didn't envy the big brother who was the father's favorite child. He didn't envy how well he played the trumpet. He didn't envy anything about him. But the one who was made to think that he's superior is rather envying the younger one. I mean, when Bayo came with his manager to the town and Bayo sang, I think that was the first time I heard him sing, aside from the fact that he sang when he met Harper. Then the man felt like, no, this is what we are missing, so let's take him. I want to use him, but I don't know how Willie would react. And so, some way, somehow, he got Bayo to sing at an audition where Willie was supposed to practice or audition. His anger, he doesn't even have patience. Once there's a problem, he dashes off. Once there's an issue, he dashes off. I thought that if the father treated both of them well, the two could have been like a band together, like they could perform together worldwide and they would have great career. But because their father made Willie think that he doesn't need his brother, he doesn't need any other thing, all he needs is he being able to play the trumpet, that was what led to their downfall. And if the story had been a little different, Bayo and Willie could have performed. I mean, they are brothers, they could have a very nice name with their same name and then be performing at events and then be great together. But then Willie became jealous, and that is the fault of the father, because of how the father made him think he is or whatever he was, because I didn't see anything special about him. Bayo sang well, Bayo was a nice guy, he had a nice face and all that. So I think that was the main focus and highlights in the movie for me. I mean, we know Bayo was chasing a white woman. He was not supposed to, he was warned, he had to run away from the town, they had a child and all that, but people didn't know because the child grew up to be white. And so even if Bayo was around, no one would think that the child belonged to him. And at the end of the day, Willie went to report when they came back to their town to the town to perform in their mother's business, so that the mother would revive her business. Willie, because of jealousy, because of envy, because whatever that has been put in his head, he went to tell the sheriff that his brother was in town, and they came and then killed the gentleman. I mean, that is the extent to which putting stuff in the minds of your children or your friends or your siblings could go. His jealousy, his envy led to the death of his brother. And I don't know if he felt sorry. I didn't see anything. He didn't even think about his mom, the pain that his mom would go through when his brother dies. I mean, what would have been so wrong if he had said, okay, you know what? They like your singing, I play the trumpet, so let's do this together. No, he wanted a spotlight. I mean, they could have found a way to perform together. But no, the star boy, his father says he's a star boy, so in there, he is a star boy. Nothing should change that. Nobody should take his sports. Meanwhile, you have no sports. He had no sports. He was on drugs and all that. And I felt like that was like the main focus of the movie for me. It's not even the fact that Bayo chased the white lady and then that led to his death. No, that is not the story for me. The story for me was how two sons were raised differently. For one to think that he's better than the other, and that led to the death of the other. It's not because he had come back to see the lady. No, it was because the brother went to tell the sheriff that the guy you've been looking for is here. If the Willie hadn't gone to report to the sheriff that Bayo was around, they would have left and no one would have known anything. No death would have happened and everybody would be happy. But no, my brother had to die. So my brother has to die so that, I reclaim my spots. And there was not going to be any spots for him. Their manager was disappointed because he knew that he could die. But then Bayo wanted to come and see his wife, the love of his life and child. He didn't even know that he had a child. He came in and he was informed that he had a child. And also, I thought that Bayo's mother looked younger than Leanne Harper. I thought that she was looking too old, or maybe because she thinks she kept thinking of what happened and the pain and the grief that made her look old. Because I mean, Haiti is supposed to be older than Harper, but at the end of the day, Harper looked like older than Bayo's mother. That is just by the way. But then I feel like that's the highlights of the movie for me. What did you make of it? What stood out for you? And leave your comments in the comment section. Do well to like this video, subscribe, and be back for more reviews. Thank you. Bye. How many minutes? 7.